Hi, my name is John Gromada. I'm the composer and sound designer for Shipwrecked by Donald Margulies. This production is very different from the usual productions that I work on in that most all the sound effects in this play are performed live by the actors. Thus I've had to design various sound effects that could be performed live using a variety of instruments, some that are found and rented, some that are designed by me, others that we've purchased. I'll give you a little tour of those instruments and show you some of the fun things that we've come up with in rehearsal. We have glasses, we've got coconuts, we've got gears. You name it, we've got it. It's called a waterphone because it's really just a metal vase, and inside of it there's water. And you bow these individual rods, and it makes a sound that is familiar to many people. It really is a very effective sound that we're using for the octopus music in Shipwrecked. This device is called a key tree, and as you can see, it's a variety of different keys, and they're all strung together by different pieces of monofilament. And when you click them together, they make a very ethereal noise, and we're using this sound to represent the sound of the stars. This device is called an ocean drum, and it's really just little pieces of lead pellets inside a drum, and when you roll around, it makes the sound of an ocean or waves, wind. You can never do a live sound effect show without a concert bass drum, and you can never do any kind of live theater without a concert bass drum, because you can do volcano rumbles, all sorts of strikes. There's nothing like the impact of a live concert bass drum in a small room with people. Obligatory ship bells. Many of the sound effects that we're using in Shipwrecked come from a place called Carol Music, which is on 55th Street, and the original Carol was a sound effects man for NBC Radio, so many of the old NBC Radio sound effects still exist at Carol Music, although over the years a lot of them have been lost. This is one of them, and this is an old wind machine, and it's used a lot before recorded sound. It's used in operas and in some symphonies, and it's a device that has a canvas fabric that is wrapped around a rotating drum, and when you crank it, you can get a variety of wind sounds. It's been great working with this cast, because this cast seems to be really sensitive to sound, and they seem to be having a great time working with all of these devices in rehearsal. So it's been really fun for me. But it is interesting, and over the course of this rehearsal period, I've been trying to shape what they're doing, just listen to what they've come up with, because honestly, most of the sound compositions have been created by them. I've given them all the tools, and they've made it up, you know. And I've said, this is the wind machine, this is what I think for the storm section. I've given you drums, a cymbals, and a gong. Why don't you see what you can come up with? And they've come up with a really original way of making a storm sequence given the tools I've given them.